All right, good morning, everybody. We are going to be doing a quick collective message, okay, just to start it off. And then we're going to do the regular personal reading lives, okay? The list is open. I'm just doing a quick collective before, people roll in, okay? So if you would like to get on the list, you are more than welcome to send for it now, okay? I'm going to try to keep this collective under 20 minutes, all right? Make sure to like the video, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember that time is fluid, okay, when watching any tarot reading. So time is fluid, um, and energies are subject to change as well, okay? So please use common sense, and we're about to get into the collective message, okay? Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and if you want to find the other collective readings, those are in my playlist section, okay, on my channel. Just scroll to the playlist and you can find everything all organized over there, okay? All right, let's see. Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me check real quick. But this is a Cash App Live for personals, okay? Okay, we're good. Some of you guys collect, let me timestamp it real quick before we get started. Actually, and we're going to do this is going to be a next 7 days collective reading, okay? Just so you guys know. And then after I'm done with this, it'll be the Cash App Live, okay? Next 7 days. It's going to start at 16:20. All right, and I will timestamp where it starts and everything, and then of course anyone who comes in to get a personal, I will timestamp those too. All right, so let's see. All right, so collective, what was I about to say? Oh, some of you guys could be making sure that somebody hears you, okay? Collective, so I don't know who's around you, could be anybody, but you may be having to repeat yourself for some reason, or you may be needing to ask people around you, like, did you hear me? Did you catch what I said? Are you listening? Okay. So yeah, that's just a channel message for you guys, okay, real quick. Let's see. Some of you guys could have Leo placements. Some of you guys may see symbols of lions, okay? Somebody may have a lion tattoo as well. I'm also hearing Mr. Brightside, okay? Some of y'all could be listening to that song, Mr. Brightside. It could be anywhere. You might hear it when you're, walking in a store or at the bar, or, you could be playing it yourself, okay? Let's see. I don't know why I'm seeing instruments as well. Some of y'all, collective, you could be playing an instrument, or you could be at some sort of what do they call it, a banjo, a guitar shop, okay, HGS, something like that, okay. Let's see. Or garage band. Somebody may have a like their own band. I think I picked up on that last week, somebody having a band. I think it was during the Cancer reading, so some of y'all, you could have Cancer placements, okay. Let's see what's going on for my collective for the next 7 days. Let's see. Yeah, Cancer. Okay, there you are. So yeah, some of y'all could have Cancer placements, or you could be an earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't have to be. You could have those signs in your chart as well. Let's see what's going on for my collective for the next 7 days. If you're doing well in life, collective, doesn't matter what you do, okay, or what you're doing in the next 7 days, people are going to be mad about it for some reason, okay? Or there's at least one person who's, in the background. Like, picture a crowd coming to see you, or a group of people coming to see you, a group of people coming to hang out with you. But because you're doing well, there's like a hater, you know, on the outside, just like, it's like I'm hearing, what's that song? Look at Me Now, okay? This is somebody who could have doubted you. They didn't believe that you would really make it like this, okay? Or move up in some type of way. Because in that song, he says, what did he say? How you hating on, how you, wait, how you hating from outside of the club? You can't even get in, okay? Something like that. But that's the vibes, okay? Like, picture someone, look, literally Nine of Wands reversed. It's like somebody can't even reach, they can't even access you, or at least not anymore, okay? But this is a hater. So I feel like you're doing well, whatever it is that you do. It could be work. It could be, like I said, some of y'all could have like a garage band, or maybe that's how you started, okay? No matter what you do for money, something's moving up drastically, okay? Wheel of Fortune, you guys are finally getting your flowers. You're finally moving up in something. And then there's just like one or two people, you know, hating because they can't have access to you anymore, okay? That's what happens when you're a hater, you know? All right, let's see. And it's weird because, like, picture your hater being at your show, but just on the outside, like behind the fence, behind, you know, I'm hearing backstage. So some of y'all, you could perform or something like that. One of your haters or somebody who was hating on you could, like, quite literally be at your show. They're still hating on you at the show, but they're still at your show. They still come to you for something because they need it, they like it, okay? But they don't like you, or they hated on you for some reason. Like, it's a real weird energy, a weird person, okay? Let's see. What's going on for my collective? Yeah, they can't get in. They can't get in. It could be an air sign, doesn't have to be, okay? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be an air sign. Let's see. It's like somebody can't help the fact that they like whatever it is that you do. And I feel like you could also be very welcoming to this person. Like, they could go in, but they won't because they don't want to support you, but they like your music, they like your work. I'm hearing also your work ethic, okay? It's something about you that they can't deny that you're good at it, okay? I'm hearing you're a master at it, or you've become a master at something that you know, you've been doing. You've worked your way up, okay? But someone's still hating for some reason, okay? Let's see. A lot of Cancer energy here. Let's see what's going on for my collective. Why am I hearing that my collar is blue but my neck is red song? Okay. This could be a male, doesn't have to be, but it's like it could be a male figure who is just, you know, picture like a man who now works in a yeah, somebody's career didn't work out. That's why they're hating. Okay? I feel like they tried to do the same thing as you. I almost said pound number one. This is not a pick a card. Um Collective, this person tried to do the same thing as you, but you blew up. They didn't, you know. And picture like a blue collar worker, but he didn't want to be blue collar at first. That's just what he ended up doing in life, you know. He wanted to be a part of your rock band, or he wanted to be a part of you know, some sort of group or whatever. I feel like it's a group. You're a part of a group, collective or something. Or there's a group of people that follow you. You have a following, or you're becoming somebody, okay? But whatever this person chose, it's like it didn't work out for them. They weren't, I don't want to say that, but they weren't as good as you. Or their luck, you know, they didn't have the type of luck that you had. But I don't see that it was just luck for you. I think it was literally hard work, okay? Because I see the progress of you going up, collective. Like, it didn't happen overnight, okay? Let's see. So what is this person? What does this person have to do with anything? Collective. Let's see. Somebody's literally watching you move up and on from the background. I feel like they could have been a part of it, but what is that Drake lyric where he's like, if you ain't been a part of it, at least you got to witness, bitches. Okay, like somebody could be a Scorpio placement. All right, so some of y'all really could be like in the music industry at whatever level, okay? Why am I getting like somebody's in a band or somebody makes music? You make music collective, okay? It doesn't have to be music. Take it how it resonates. Like I said, this is whatever you do for work or something that you've been working on. It's finally, popping off, okay? And somebody's mad. Yeah. Three of Cups reversed. It could be a lover too. Picture you, dating somebody, like telling your lover, like, nah, just, wait a little bit longer. Like, I'm putting in this work, I'm putting in these investments, I'm gonna be somebody one day. And then boom, your lover, like, I don't know, they diss you, they break up with you, they act like whatever you're trying to build yourself is not enough. Like, yeah, it's some bullshit. That is never gonna be nothing, and then boom, you blow up. And guess what? This lover can't be a part of that life anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a situation like that. For some of y'all, this is your ex lover hating from the outside. You could have a new lover, while you're up, you're winning and you're up. Or you're just dealing with somebody else outside of your ex person. They're mad that they don't get a piece of whatever you're living now. Okay. I feel like y'all are already in a connection. There's a third party who wants to be a third party, but they can't because they missed out. They dissed you when you were down. They dissed you when you weren't, fully out there yet. Okay. Like maybe not fully discovered yet. That's why you should never treat people, um, watch how you treat people when they're building themselves. Okay. Because you never know where people can be one day. You never know where people can be one day, especially even you. I feel like maybe even you, collective, you didn't think that you would be in the place that you are or you will be, okay? Back then, you probably never thought that you would be here at this level with whatever it is that you do, even if it's just work, man or woman. This is a situation where, you worked your way up to the top. You worked your way up to the, you know, look, you see how I got the wealthy man, lovers, and the official person? That's the vibe we're going for one day. Okay, that's why I got these up here with my Kipper cards. But official person, that's you, collective, man or woman, that's you now. Or that will be you very soon, okay? With whatever it is that you do, you also do what you love. And you have the lover now. Some of y'all could have Gemini placements as well. But it didn't happen overnight. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm hearing Lil Baby now too. I'm hearing a lot of artists. So some of y'all could have a platform or be in the spotlight. A lot of y'all are, or somebody I'm reading for right now is like a musician. Or you have some sort of skill that people really love. And because you didn't give up on it, it's taken off. Consistency is key, y'all, with whatever it is that you do. If you give up on yourself, if you give up on your page, your platform, your business, you never know where it could have ended up because you stopped. You just stopped. Oh, you didn't see results within the first few months. Oh, well, duh. Well, duh. Okay. You can't just, even when things are down below, when things are not moving up, you still have to keep going. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. This has something to do with like your work or what you do for money. Okay. You built this shit brick by brick. Okay. And even when things were not doing well, you still kept pushing. Okay. You still kept working. Okay. That's what you got to do. And what people may feel like, quote unquote, blows up overnight to the public, when celebrities, quote unquote, blow up every night. Okay. I meant to say when celebrities blow up overnight or what seems to be overnight, usually when you look up that person, they have videos from way back. They got videos from 2012 that they've been posting. They just haven't been noticed, until 10 years later, 5 years later, 3 years later. You know what I'm saying? It really just depends. But because they kept going, they made it somewhere and they're going to make it more places. Okay. So that's why I was telling y'all when I first started my channel, I think I did a Capricorn reading and I was telling the Capricorn placements, like, you have to start somewhere. If you want to get anywhere, you gotta start somewhere. I don't care if you have all the equipment. I don't care if you have all the tools that you need. You gotta improvise as you go and build yourself as you go. You can't just, sometimes you're not going to be able to afford everything you think you need for some sort of, successful endeavor in the future. Sometimes you have to start with what you have. Be innovative. Start improvising with what you already have around you. You can do that. Okay? It may not look perfect at first, but it'll get you somewhere because you started somewhere. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So, let's see. What else is going on for my collective? Yeah. Look, the Chariot. Okay? Y'all are making a lot of progress because you didn't give up. Some of y'all could also be getting a new car, or you might be able to upgrade your car, because of this. And some of y'all, this already happened. Like, you have the success now. So some of y'all are like looking back at what you've achieved. And then whoever's hating on you on the outside, it's like, y'all could have been a part of this, but you hated on me. You tried to diss me. You tried to be shady toward me. You tried to be disrespectful. You had animosity for me. So now you can't be a part of this, whatever your future is, okay? Some of y'all are looking back. Somebody, if you already achieved this collective, this is like somebody who, there's people coming back or trying to come back around, trying to get a piece of whatever it is that you have now, because they see that you actually did something with your life, did something with yourself, that you chased your dreams and you didn't give up like they did. That's why they're working at whatever job they have now, miserable as fuck, because they gave up on their dreams. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I'm never saying like just up and quit your job because, your dream, you're chasing a dream. You should have your 9 to 5 and be investing from your 9 to 5 in your business idea. I feel like a lot of y'all want to start a business. If you do, it's going to go somewhere, but not if you give up on it. Okay. So let me get some oracle. Let's see. And then we're going to wrap it up. And then we'll open up the... Why am I hearing Lil Wayne too? I'm hearing No Worries by Lil Wayne. Some of y'all could have Libra placements, okay? It's a lot of music industry coming out right now. But it could also just be like fame, spotlight, energy, okay? That's going to be y'all, if not already. All right, let's see. This is next 7 days, by the way. It is timeless, okay? So whenever you stumble across this video, it could resonate. Let's see. All right, so anything else for my collective? Make sure to like the video if you're in here, okay? All right, let's see. What's going on for my collective for the next 7 days? Whoa. Somebody's name could be Mason, okay? What's going on for my collective for the next 7 days? Yeah, look, art exhibition, okay? Put your shit out there. Put your shit out there. Put your work out there. Put your creative endeavors out there, whatever you want to call it, okay? Some of y'all may be still keeping your job, okay? Like I just said, we have job security, okay? But put yourself out there. You have to start somewhere, okay? You never know who can notice you as well. I just did another collective reading a couple days ago talking about how you never know who's watching. It doesn't matter how many followers you have, okay? How many subscribers you have. You never know who is watching, okay? And for example, and I'm not talking about me because I don't think anybody celebrity-wise has popped up on my channel, but I've seen other readers as well. So some of y'all could be readers, okay? I've seen other readers have literal celebrities in their chat, just casually watching the tarot reading, people that you and I watch, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you never know who's watching. If they don't comment, you never know who's watching, okay? So put yourself out there. It doesn't hurt to do so, okay? You never know where it could put you in your future, okay? You hear people talking about all the time, if I had never posted that video, if I had never, sent that email, whatever, I wouldn't be here today. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't be where I am right now. Start somewhere. Look, talent. I'm telling y'all, it's something about your talent. Some of y'all are, you might be too afraid to put yourself out there like that. Just do it. Even if you got to make a whole new page, okay? It's the right time. You got divine timing. Put yourself out there. You got talent, okay? I'm also hearing America's Got Talent. Somebody, I feel like I'm picking up on a singer. Somebody's a singer. But it's like you don't want to put yourself out there. How many more confirmations do we need? Photograph, okay. Some of y'all could be working on like your portfolio as well. Some of y'all could model. Put yourself out there. Or you could be a model, okay. Let's see. Some of y'all feel like, oh, people won't like what, shut up, okay. People won't like what I have to say or what I have to post. You will find your crowd. You have to put yourself out. You have to put yourself out there though, okay? Some of y'all feel insecure about your body. We have body shame here too. And you know who I'm thinking of? Well, I mean, I love this person, by the way. It's a streamer, and he's hilarious. But it doesn't matter what size you are. If you're skinny as fuck, if you're big as fuck, okay? There's plenty of fat ass people and skinny ass people of all sizes that are famous because they put themselves out there. They got a fucking personality, and that's why people love them, whether they're big or not, whether they look like this or not. There's people who look crazy, okay? But you got to put yourself out there, is what I'm saying. So some of y'all need to get over the fact of, whatever you look like. Oh, I look like this. No one's gonna da 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 da. Bullshit. Bullshit. You need to start accepting yourself, okay? We have acceptance. Yep, and it just fell out. Okay. Anything else for my collective? It doesn't matter what you look like. I don't care if you think you're butt fuck ugly. Put yourself out there. Okay. Y'all are like always trying to, some of y'all, not all of y'all, some of y'all, you feel like, you've given up on yourself. Even if you feel, I don't know. I know it's easier said than done. Because obviously, like, if you feel shitty about how you look, then that's obviously not a good feeling. But I'm just saying, figure out a way to put yourself out there, or whatever it is that you do out there. Why am I hearing anonymous? Anonymous? Some of y'all could do something anonymously. Okay? Like, some of y'all don't want to show your face. Some of y'all don't want to show your face. That's okay. I mean, depending on what it is that you do, you don't have to show your face, but put your stuff out there. Okay? Like, you don't have to show yourself all the time. I don't know what that's about, so let's see. Some of y'all need to do this around the next full moon, or you could be doing this around the next full moon. I'll have to look up when that is. Let's see. Anything else for my collective? Whoa. And yeah, people will watch. Okay, that's part of being out there, putting your work out there. People are gonna see it. Okay. Even I used to be like nervous to even put my my information with my tarot stuff online, but I'm glad I did. I got over that eventually. I'm like, I need to put myself out there. I got to do something, you know. Um, so eventually you get over it, okay? What do they call it on TikTok now? Cringe mountain, okay? I used to be so nervous and everything, and when I first started putting myself out there, I've been reading for tarot for 8 years now, but I was super nervous and anxious to, show people me and stuff like that. But I've gotten over a lot of that because, having my platform actually has helped my anxiety a lot. Okay. And it has helped my stutter. I still stutter. I still have anxiety. Okay. Big time. But it's helped it, you know. Sometimes some of y'all need to work on like exposure therapy. Okay. You got to put yourself out there. I know I've said that like 20,000 times, but that's what you got to do if you want to get somewhere. Okay. Or you can waste your life away, in the shadows, and then wonder why nobody ever discovered who you are. Okay. If you hide yourself, yeah, nobody's gonna find you. If you hide yourself, nobody's gonna find you. Okay. So anything else for my collective? Let's see. And then the list will open up. Make sure to save your money as well, okay? But you could do anything you put your mind to. Look at that. I'm gonna end it right there. Okay. Success, abundance, status, and privilege. Maintaining humility. Remain humble, collective, okay? Don't get a big head and mess it all up, okay? What do they say? The bigger they are, the harder they can fall. And remain balanced, okay? But that's what I got. I like that. And even if there is gossip collective about, whatever it is that you do, fuck them, okay? Because like I said earlier, your shit's gonna take off, or it is taking off, or it has taken off, okay? So, like I said, some of y'all, this is a reading about like you looking back on where you came from, okay? So, either way, you're gonna have haters, you're gonna have people who, look at you, okay? You gotta learn how to, when you have a lot of eyes on you, no matter what it is that you do, you have to learn how to transmute that energy, okay? Affirm every time somebody leaves a hate comment that you make more money. Affirm that every time somebody, insults how you look, you make more money or you become more gorgeous or handsome. Something along those lines. Okay, you got to transmute negative energy. You got to learn how to do that. Um, and, say a lot of affirmations. Some of y'all may be needing to tap more into that type of thing, okay? Because some of y'all need to rewire your brain when it comes to how you see yourself or view yourself, okay? You have potential. Because if you're in my collective, you are not nobody, okay? But that's what I got for you guys. The list is open, okay? Thank you, thank you. That was just a collective message. But now we're doing personals. I'm going to figure out a title for that. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Good morning. List is open for 3 hours, okay? Make sure to read the pinned message. All right. All right, welcome in. All right, I just got yours, TT, so you can let me know your question when you are ready, and I'll get your timestamp. Oops. All right. So you're going to be at 122. Okay. 122. All right. And you said, what is M planning toward you? Let's see. He keeps saying, we'll see. Okay. Let's see. All right. So for TT. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. So for TT, what is M planning when it comes to TT? What is M planning when it comes to TT? Let's see. All right, what is M planning when it comes to TT? He could feel you watching, okay? I'm looking at the Nine of Wands right now, first card that came out. It's something he doesn't want you to keep, like if you're trying to pry into what he's doing or what he might be planning, he wants you to he's like waiting for you to go in the other room or, not be lurking, okay? So even if you're excited about something that he might be trying to do for you, he needs you at least to be away so that he can actually do something, okay, for you. Let's see. Yeah, because things aren't going to go as planned if you're, I want to say if you're around. So it's like they need some distance. Um, Even if you're like physically in the same room with the person, they need you to go to the store real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. They need you to not be looking so that they can actually do something. Okay, let's see. What is M planning when it comes to TT? Oh, something fun. Okay, something fun. We got the Three of Cups. Could be a nice I'm hearing night out on the town, okay, but it's like a little celebration. Not something huge, but something more personal. There could also be, I don't know if they're going to tell you you could invite a friend, okay? Like if you have a bestie that you like to, hang out with, they may say, "Yeah, your friend can come too." Um but I'm hearing short and sweet, okay? Let's see. It's definitely something that, you'll have a lot of fun doing, okay? Let's see. What is M planning when it comes to TT? Whoa, cards flying. Okay. What is M planning when it comes to TT? I feel like this is something he's been working on. 'Cause I'm hearing like maybe even up to like 3 weeks, 3 months. Something he's been like planning in the background, okay? It took a while to like obtain this or, build the money up for this, okay? Seven of Pentacles. Let's see. And then we have the Star card, okay? It's like this person wants to do something that makes you feel, beautiful, makes you feel recognized, okay? With the Star card, the Empress. Um, but yeah, it's like something that they want to, it's like something sweet, I feel like it's something where they're going to take you out, for drinks or, it's like a little surprise, something sweet. Let's see. Yeah, to make you feel honored, to make you feel I keep hearing recognized, okay? So even if they've been kind of distant or something like that recently, or if they end up, becoming a little bit emotionally distant, it's because they want to like make up for that by doing something sweet for you, okay? So let's see. Oh, I just saw your comment. Yeah. So that's why he's been distant. Yeah. It's because he's had to, work or get his stuff together before he can actually, go through with this. So let's see. All right, so what is M planning when it comes to TT? Okay. I don't know if you drink, okay, but I am getting a message about like like partying, okay? So if you drink or not, either way, um, and I'm seeing three of y'all, like you, your friend, and him, okay? So if you want to invite a friend, you may not want to invite a friend on this thing, but I feel like the option will be there, okay? Like they're not gonna be opposed to you having your friend around for this celebration, okay? But this is like if y'all drink, this is be careful of drinking. Somebody might get a little bit too drunk, okay? But I see something being very fun. But somebody or something may go overboard when it comes to if somebody's drinking, okay? But I am looking at the Three of Pentacles reversed, okay? So that's why I was saying, like, you may not want a friend to come, or you may, decide that you just want it to be the both of y'all, okay? So let's see what's going on for when it comes to M and what he's planning for TT. Yeah, it's like he did a lot of hard work to get this or to, plan this. I feel like this is not something that he did overnight, or it's not like something last minute that he's been planning. It's something that, it's taken a little bit of time, okay, to get together. It could be a get together too. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to pull some oracle in a second too. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of hard work has gone into this nice gesture from this person to you. Let's see. And they wonder if you'll like it. I do feel like they have worries about, if you'll actually like something, okay? They could also have been going back and forth two of Pentacles, when it comes to like what they could do for you. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, so they had like multiple ideas, but then they had to like narrow it down to two different things that they could do for you. And I feel like they finally made a decision and they hope you really like it. Okay. So let me get some oracle. Let's see. I don't know why I'm hearing I can go the distance. Isn't that from Lion King? I don't remember. I didn't really watch Disney movies growing up, but let's see. All right, so for TT, what is M planning when it comes to TT? What is M planning when it comes to TT? Yeah, it's like he's really hoping that something works out. He has like nerves about it. Let's see. Okay, got you. And then we have carless, okay? So he could have been having car issues as well. That could have been, causing a holdup. We have time is frozen reverse. So if he was having car issues or anything to do with his car that needed to be fixed, that's also something that was holding him back. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's something about he wants to make you feel recognized, especially if he's been distant, previously. We have spotlight. He wants to, make you feel seen, loved, heard, acknowledged. It's like him trying to make up for his distance, okay? And then look, you see them celebrating right here, okay? Share the joy, gratitude, remember the smile, watch as blessings flow into your life. Yeah, it's something, sweet. That's why I feel like it's a night out, there's going to be drinks, a celebration, a little get together. Let's see. Anything else for TT? What is M planning when it comes to TT? Yeah, it's like a surprise. It's a surprise. Yeah, it's his way of saying sorry for being distant, okay? Let's see. Anything else? What is M planning when it comes to TT? Yeah, that keeps coming out. It's like they want to say sorry or apologize by doing this nice gesture for you because of their distance. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if anything else comes out. Let's see. Whoa. And I do feel like they will explain to you. You said, will you be meeting his family? That's funny that look what just came out too. We have father here. So you may meet their father, okay? Or something about their father could be significant because father literally just popped out, okay? Um, but I feel like they will explain why they've been, distant, okay? And they'll make it up to you. And they hope you appreciate whatever it is that they're doing for you um, when they can get to you, okay? But that's, yeah, and then repo came out. It's something about their car too that could have been a problem. They could also be waiting till their father's gone, okay, or out the house, because it is reversed. So if they do live with their father, they could want their father to be out the house before they, have you around. Not because they don't want you to meet their father, but because, it would just be like y'all two. All right, but that is what I got. And none of my business, of course. No judgment whatsoever, but drugs came out like twice. And then drinks, okay? So y'all may be having fun. You don't have, I'm not saying you do drugs or anything, but we got bad habits in doing drugs over here, okay? So I don't know if somebody in the situation does that or not, but we're gonna use that as fun, okay? But like I said earlier, make sure to, be safe, and if you guys are drinking at least or something, because somebody may go overboard. Okay. Because bad habits is reversed here, so you could be saying no, but somebody may like to dabble in something, It doesn't have to be extreme, but somebody may like to party, okay? And they're gonna promise you something, or if they promised you something previously, they're gonna follow through on that, okay? It could be on a Sunday, doesn't have to be, okay? But I'm getting something about church. We got temple here, okay? It could be after church. And last card. Yeah, it's like they want to show you that they're here to stay, okay? Even if they've been distant for a little bit. We have countryside as well. Yeah, see? I don't know if you can see this very well, but it's like they want to have something real sweet. A nice dinner, some drinks, something like that. Some quality time, if you will, okay? But that's what I got for you. You said meeting your brother, hopefully. Could be. Oh, look. I just pulled the last card too here. Okay, my boo. Official status. Like I said, yeah, they're here to stay. They want to show you that they're here to stay. Okay, seeing each other openly, exclusive relationship. So, period. That's what I got for you, okay? You are welcome. Mm-mm-mm. And for those of you who are just joining, the list is open, okay? Also, the collective message is at 16 minutes in this video. So after this live is done, it'll be labeled as a collective, okay? But the personal reading list is open. Oh, okay. Have a good time. Have a good day. Thank you for joining. Oops. Mm-mm-mm. Oops, I forgot to. There you go. But yeah, the list is open until 12. I'll stay probably until 12:15. Okay? Because I did a collective message, so either way, list is open. Check the pinned message. Okay? Read the board when you enter the live. This is okay for a reason. Okay? Welcome in. All right, let me know your question when you are ready, okay? All right, I got you. All right, that should sound better. All right, and you said messages from spirit. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so for Sade, let's see. Messages from spirit for Sade. Let's see. What does Sade need to know currently? What's going on when it comes to Sade? Whoa. Okay, we got the Three of Swords reverse. Make sure you're seeing your own potential, okay? You may be feeling kind of doubtful, either toward yourself or about a certain situation. You may feel like something isn't possible for you, okay? I think you got to push through in order to have some sort of new opportunity or a fresh start, okay? So that could be at work, that could be, with anything that you might be struggling with, okay? Make sure that you're seeing, what do they say, like the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? You got to push through sometimes, even if you don't see, quote unquote, a happy ending immediately, okay? Let's see. I'm also hearing that saying, if you're going through hell, keep going. Okay. Let's see. You said you had some weird stuff happen. Okay, okay. If you want to let me know, you can, but you don't have to. Let's see. Also, I'm getting something about maybe you need to like go within. Okay, we have the Hermit here. Also think of your childhood. Okay, something about, or something that you used to do that made you feel youthful. Okay, that could also, be something that you might be wanting to indulge more in, like something you really enjoyed as a kid. You might be wanting to do something like that now, or maybe you gave up on something as a kid or when you were younger. I feel like you should pick it back up. Okay, it'll actually help you, I want to say progress and heal. Okay, let's see. But I see you like doubting yourself about something. Let's see. Or you're feeling like something can't work out or something's not going to work out. That's not true. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you got to persevere. Okay. We have the Strength reverse here. You got to keep going even if you feel unmotivated. Let's see. What's the Moon card here for Sade? What does Sade need to know? Yeah, you got to be willing to, put yourself out there. This kind of sounds like a little bit of the collective I just did in this video. So after this live is over, it'll be labeled as a collective, okay? So you might want to go watch that. But make sure you're, fighting through any type of difficulty. I'm not saying like physically, but fight through any type of storm that may, come your way, even if it's, one of the worst ones that you've experienced so far. You still got to keep going, okay? You can't stop for nobody. Let's see. Also, for me to say that, there may be people who are trying to, pull at your arms, pull at your feet, trying to get you to stay where they are. Okay. Make sure that you keep going. Okay. Sometimes you got to leave people behind in order for you to progress in life. All right. Even if that's family, friends, family, old lovers, Let's see. What does Sade need to know currently? Let's see. Yeah, because it's like there's going to be people who literally do not like your success or where you're headed, okay? And they will try to keep you stuck if you let them, okay? Um, but eventually you will feel more balanced, okay? Once you keep pushing through. Eventually you're going to get the hang of it. Eventually you're going to be, I don't want to say desensitized to the ups and downs, but it'll get easier. You know what I'm saying? Like when you keep doing something over and over, eventually you kind of just like, it becomes second nature. So something won't be as difficult to handle down the line, but that's only if you keep pushing through it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So let's see, what does spirit want Sade to know currently? Yeah, and then you can have your wheel of fortune. Okay, and there's going to be ups and downs, but it's worth the time. Okay, it's worth the investment, whatever it is that you want to do for yourself. Okay, so let's see, let me get some oracle. Let's see. All right, let's use this one. All right, so for Sade, what does Sade need to know? Spirit, what does Sade need to know? Okay, pay attention to the red flags. Okay, make sure to also pay attention to the universe. Okay, I think I talked about that recently too. I think it was a collective reading. No, it was a pick a card actually. I I think I just did it a couple days ago, but make sure to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you. The universe will speak to you. You just got to pay attention, okay? Whether it's through songs, it could be through, signs, billboards you might see on the road. The universe speaks to you in weird ways. You just got to look, okay? Um, Nothing happens for no reason, okay? There are no like actual coincidences. Let's see. And then we have spy, okay? Whoa. Let's see. Also, if there's somebody or a group of people that, are dangerous, okay? They could have, criminal records or anything like that. You might want to make sure to steer clear of people like that, okay? At least during this time, because they could be, for some reason, watching you or, you know, around you. It's like a crowd or somebody that you don't want to get yourself too close to, okay? This person could have like anger issues. Let's see. And we have penny pinching, emergency fund. Also, make sure you're saving up for something, okay, that you might need to take care of all of a sudden, okay? So make sure you have like an emergency fund. I don't know why I'm hearing $500, okay? I'm not saying something's going to cost $500, but make sure you have, a good chunk of money to put to the side, or that you can put to the side just in case anything happens, okay? For whatever reason. You said the boy came back? Okay, okay. Yeah, financial center came out here too. And it's time to take a break. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? Take breaks, take naps throughout the time, the day, okay? As you can. Yeah, and make sure you're releasing fake friends, okay? We have fake friends. And also, I want to say also, while you're releasing certain fake friends around you, make sure that you're not getting rid of people who actually do care about you, okay? Like, know the difference between a real friend and a fake friend, okay? So you might feel like you want to cut everybody off, but at the same time, you know, you need to make sure that you're not releasing the people or person that actually does care about you, okay? And we have text message here, okay? So someone could be reaching out to you soon, sending you a text message. They could be wanting to invite you to some sort of event. I don't know why I'm hearing hotel party. Okay. Somebody who has money or some sort of inheritance, they could want to invite you to some pool. Yeah, somebody has money, okay? Somebody with money. King, inheritance, authority, ruler. Something about I'm getting a hotel party. Something about that. Okay, okay. Let's see what else for Sade. Yeah, whatever you're trying to invest into, it's worth the time, okay? And then I see this person, like, they could live at a distance from you, okay? We have home reverse, so someone that lives at a distance from you could be wanting to invite you somewhere. Could be like a hotel. I don't know why I'm getting that. Somewhere with a pool. So I'm getting like an indoor pool or something like that. They want to invite you somewhere. You may feel nervous to go to something like this, especially if you don't like know them like that, okay? Let me see. It could be a family member too. Some family member, you know how people have birthday parties and stuff at hotels or whatever. It's like a hotel party. Okay. You said so you're like talking to a catfish, or was he talking? Yeah, I remember. I remember. And lastly, for your messages from spirit, make sure that you're seeing things clearly. Okay. I know that's very basic advice, but make sure you're seeing things clearly, especially when it comes to the people around you, who's for you, who's not for you, who actually cares about you, and who doesn't care about you, the way you think they might, even if it's family, okay? You know, sometimes people are in denial about, you know, oh, they care about me, and they don't care as much as, you know, you might think. Okay. And some people do care about you, but you may feel like they don't care when they actually do. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right. And then we have graduation day. So yeah, I see you're moving up. Okay. You're progressing, but you can't take everybody with you. And that's just, you know, that's how it is. But that is what I got. Thank you. Thank you. You are welcome. And hopefully that person you're talking about, hopefully they're good news. Hopefully they're a good person. I remember a little bit from before. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, let me get you in the raffle real quick. I forgot. The raffle ends in 8 days, technically. Okay. For anybody who is wanting to be entered for a chance to win 5 free questions. All right. Here we go. Hello, welcome in. Alright, let's see. Alright, so just so you know, I'm gonna do your question and then I got something to do at 12, so I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll be back on shortly after, okay? So right now you're the last one, but I'll be back. Let's see. Alright, so 2-2. And you said, when will you get your Christmas bonus? When are you getting your Christmas bonus? Let's see. All right, let's see. So for TT, all right, so sorry, I'm moving stuff. Okay, so for TT, when will TT be getting her Christmas bonus? Let's see. When will TT get her Christmas bonus? Let's see. When will TT get her Christmas bonus? When will TT get her Christmas bonus? Whoa. Okay. When will TT get her Christmas bonus? You may be worried about it, okay? There could be some sort of delay when it comes to getting this Christmas bonus, okay? You may feel like they're kind of trying to be deceptive when it comes to like the timing, okay? So I see why you're asking. um let's see. Also, I don't know if they mail it to you or if they just give it to you like at the office or something, but it's like you're gonna have to wait till something smooths out, okay? There may be a delay when it comes to the actual you know, check or whatever being processed, okay? So let's see what else. Let's see. But it will come through, okay? It will come through with the Chariot. You may have to even go get it for some reason. So it could be like on your day off, or, you know, because something is delayed or because something doesn't work out within your timing. Like even if you have stuff to do, this is a situation where like you'll have to go out of your way, okay? So, and if it, yeah, if it's if it's direct deposit, then you know it could be a delay with could be the holidays. You know, holidays are coming up too, but there's some sort of delay in the process of you actually receiving it, but you will get it. Okay, so let's see. When will TT get her? I almost said direct deposit. When will TT get her Christmas bonus? Let's see. You're going to be happy with the amount of money, okay? You're going to feel like it's well deserved, okay? 6 of Wands. Let's see. Also, I'm seeing people kind of like recognize you, okay? Six of Wands is also about recognition, okay? So if you didn't get some sort of, this is just an example, if you didn't win whatever of the year or whatever of the month, you know, whatever it is that you do for work, I feel like you can, you know, like people want to recognize you for your hard work, okay? Especially if you feel like you deserve something previously, you know, it's like people want to congratulate you, okay? Especially if you didn't get something before, okay? Or some sort of recognition before. Let's see. When will TT get her Christmas bonus? Let's see. I feel like there's some sort of delay. Something's like you may kind of be in the dark about when this is coming through. Like there may be communication issues as well, okay? Like if you call, you know, excuse me, if you call wherever you work, you know, they may tell you like, "Oh, it's not here yet," or "We don't know what's going on." You know, it's like there's some sort of darkness when it comes to you know, um what's it called? like why you're not getting this on time, okay? But like I said, it will come through, okay? You said you were on TV and was teacher of the year for the year. Okay, period. That's awesome. I love that. But yeah, you could be getting recognized again, okay? Because that's recognition. Um, I'm hearing you're in first place, or you're still, doing really good at whatever it is that you do. Teacher, if you're a teacher, yeah. Let's see. When will TT be getting her Christmas bonus? I feel like you're gonna be really, really happy. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands. Okay, you may feel like you want to go out and celebrate. Okay, you're like, yes, I can buy this. I can, I can go treat myself because you worked hard. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, you worked for it. You deserve it. You may even feel like you want to go treat yourself. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the Star card. Okay, a lot of recognition. I want to also say don't blow it all in one place. Okay, because you may kind of go overboard. But I feel like you will be very happy. Ten of Pentacles energy. But then we also have the Five of Pentacles. So just I know that's common sense, but make sure you don't blow it all in one place, even if you're excited. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I see you being very happy with the amount and excited that you can pay for certain things, or go out, have fun. Okay, let's see. Like the delay will be worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it'll be worth the wait. Okay, and then we have, yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. And the Ace of Swords. You will get communication about when this is coming in, okay? I see you kind of like calling up the school or wherever you work, okay? Where's my check? I thought it was supposed to be here on this day. And they may not have the answer you want or need, but it will come through, okay? And you will get that. I'm hearing notification, okay? Ace of Swords. You will get what you are owed, okay? Let's see. Yeah, it's going to make you feel very free. Okay, we got the Fool card. Let's see. What else? Anything else for TT? When will she get her Christmas bonus? Yeah, I just see you being very happy with the amount. Also, it could be over, I'm hearing Christmas break. It's going to be like when you're at home. Okay, excuse me, sorry. When you're at home, you could be waiting around at home. You might like, be refreshing your whatever your bank app is, okay? Yeah, I just saw your comment actually. Will it be around the holidays? It could be when you're on like Christmas vacation, or holiday vacation, whatever they call it. Because I see you being at home. Okay. Anything else? But yeah, there is a delay, okay, for some reason. There is a delay when it comes to it actually coming through, but it will come through, okay? It'll be there. I want to still say on time, but it's still maybe like a day or two after, but it will be there, okay? Yeah, that would be nice if it's there before Christmas. But I do feel like it'll be when you're at home. So it could even be like the weekend or like, like holiday vacation. Yeah, I see you being very, very happy. Whatever the amount is, whatever, you get in that check, very, very satisfied. I see you being very satisfied. Okay. I mean, who doesn't love money, right? But that is what I got for you. And I'm seeing the number 9 as well, okay, with the 9 of Cups. So I feel like it's around like Sagittarius season because 9 is Sagittarius, okay, which is technically, what day is it? I don't see it coming in next week. I think it's going to be more around like Christmas time, but or before Christmas, but it's Sagittarius season. I think right or November 23rd, I believe, is Sagittarius season. So that's when it starts. So before you know it, but there may be a delay, okay? But it'll be there. Yeah, there could be, I'm seeing glitches too. Like glitches with the Tower card here. It's like something might happen um, with something going through. I don't know what that's about, but I'm seeing glitches. It could be the app that you actually have, or, on their end, whoever the bank people are, you know, something may not be working properly, but it will. It eventually will. All right. That's what I got for you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's understandable. If you got, I don't know if you use, I just discovered Afterpay. I only use it for my Amazon cart. Um, but they got, I don't know if you use that already, but Afterpay is a good, I like it. You can pay it in like 4 different whatever payments with whatever limit they give you. I think it's pretty cool. But yes, you are welcome. Yeah, I just started using it like, I think about a month ago now. And I've had it on my phone forever. Like, I don't know why I haven't used it. I think it's because I didn't understand it at first, but now I do. I've been like, wow, this is nice. But yeah, I think that's a cool concept. As long as, people could pay it back or whatever, then there should be no problems. All right, I'm gonna mute it, and then I think we got about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna because I'm about to get a reading, to be honest. I'm gonna get my reading in a few minutes from my reader. But I'll be back. I'm just gonna pause it and turn off the chat. All right. Yeah, it's the only reader I go to for years now. But thank you for being here. I am gonna turn off the chat just so people, don't think I'm ignoring them, but I'll turn it back on when I'm back, okay? Should only be about 20 minutes, not even. All right, but thank you. See you soon. All right. That's my be back soon sign. All right. Hopefully people pay attention to that. All right.